maybe I'm a little off on this, but to me, there's something wildly funny about just unnecessary anger. It's in a grocery store, and the clerk says, "Would you like your milk in a bag, sir?" The motherfucker says, "Would you like to keep your f***ing job? Huh?" Just another 2 minutes, 0.4 miles away from getting my parts finally. Beer call. To drive all the way to Hurricane, West Virginia just to get some parts. But I need my truck back together. This van is an everyday headache. I mean, even the noise canceling power of Raycons doesn't save you much. This place is fancy, ain't it? I would imagine as expensive as everything is. Oh, sales department. Beep, 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 beep. Midway Ford. It's where you're. It's the midway point, man, between just throwing your Ford off a cliff and giving up. Yeah, my windshield's cracked too. I'm telling you, I gotta get this thing fixed. I don't know why I just thought this place would be a little bit bigger than this. It's just a trailer. Probably at the wrong spot. Bruh. I had a feeling I was in the wrong place. Tell you what, she's looking good though. A little bit of body work. Now, speaking of automotive, man, have you guys heard of that kill switch law? About the mandated kill switches that's going to be in cars in the next year? Crazy, man. Like, there's so many different variables to that I don't see how, but the short of it, and I'm no newscaster. I'm not any kind of person who's good at explaining to anybody, like, new bills that are being passed or new laws or new mandates for the automotive makers, but I guess the short of it is there's going to be some sort of computerized system in the car that can detect impaired driving, and if they assume you're impaired, it'll just shut your car off. Just kill the car. Which sounds like a really good that's a heating and air place. They just mandate and just shut me down right now because I don't know where the hell I'm going. But, so of course that'd be the excuse used a lot. Right? Hey, sorry I'm late, boss. I was trying to scratch my nuts and I kind of went left to center, car shut off. I mean, there's a lot of problems with that, right? Obviously. Plus, whatever happens to innocent until proven guilty. I mean, I get the safety side of it, and I completely understand why they would want to do something like that. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Funny about it, and the reason I was bringing it up is the majority of people that you see complaining about it, like getting just outraged on social media, are the type of people that they ain't buying no brand new 2026, 2027 car anyway. So why do you care, bro? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it says service right there. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm the type that they make that kill switch for. I'm an idiot, dude. Yeah, I asked these guys, I said, hey, so the whole point of this cam phaser job is because Ford had such an issue in the production of phasers from, I want to say it was 2017 till 2022. My truck's a 19. So much so that they had to recall these things. And if you, like I said in a previous video, if you called it by the right mileage, then a Ford dealership covered 100% of the cost. But of course, they lost my recall in the mail. I asked them, I said, so these phasers that I'm buying are the new updated ones, right? And they're like, I ain't sure. What? Surely that's the updated phasers, right?
I believe so. It should be.
Because I don't know if you could even buy the ones that had the recall.
Yeah, I think the old ones are even available anymore.
The other thing too is I guess I assume when it said kit that it would come with like timing chain guides and stuff like that?
I believe it does.
Because if not, I'm gonna have to buy some of those as well. That thing sounds good. Nah. Be goofy not to go ahead and do the guides and stuff. And I'm sure that's the valve cover gasket. Yeah.
That should be a guide, yes. That should have everything in that kit.
Grommets where the spark plug tubes are.
Do you have the last 8 in the bin?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I guess I'm just mind blown by this, man. Looking at another like $500. How does a timing gear set not come with a timing chain? And of course they need a VIN number or they can't find their asshole.
You want both of them, right?
Yeah.
Same change. It says I had the chains in stock too. Those are $56.33 a piece.
Okay. And then the last thing is the guides. I may not be able to grab those just yet, but I want to see how much they are. What's my total, or new total, I should say? That's roughly like $900. So, yeah.
Say 7, 8,
Over 1,000.
9. Yeah, you're probably a little over 1,000 with tax.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, I always kind of slowly learn these lessons in life that, I don't know. I guess a normal person would have just, whatever, bit the bullet and paid some ridiculous amount to get this done and not even go through this trip. But I literally just walked into that place in a fantastic mood that I'm like picking up my parts, man, you know, and then just left out of there completely just completely torn down as far as mood goes. Like, I am not in a good mood at all. Let me move another specialty tool that I had to buy for this project. But let me explain to you guys why I'm so butthurt about it and why this extra $1,000 that I just had to spend that I literally don't have. So let me pop up on the screen here what I ordered. This is the cam phaser kit, right? You see everything that's in the picture there, the new cam phasers, the updated cam phasers, two chains. You can't say that without making that joke, but you know, all that stuff, right? And so you assume that's what you get with it. And then I show up here and they literally give me a box that has the 4 phasers in it, an oil filter. That wasn't even on the picture. I already got an oil filter at the house. I already planned on doing that. There was the 4 phasers, an oil filter, and a couple bolts. And that's it. And then the gasket that the timing cover. And I'm like, well, what about like these little grommets that the spark, because you got to take the valve covers off for that. What about, I don't know, the actual timing chains itself? Like, what? Like, you know, that's in the picture. Like, who in the or the guides, you know, the chain rides on this plastic guide for miles and miles and miles and miles. And you're gonna tell me that like some technician, that's the kit that they put together, they would change it without even changing the chains or the guides? None of that? That's crazy to me. I don't know, man. Man, hey, them Fords do look good though, especially with some wheels on it. Shoo! If this old deputy sheriff likes the sound of this LS. Jokes aside, I am like super bummed right now. Like yesterday, I paid ahead on some bills that I probably wouldn't have paid ahead on. Like, I know people look at me and think that like, oh, he's got money, he's got his own house. is crazy to me. It puts you in my mind space. I know my truck needs phaser kit done, right? I know that. I'm driving it, and then I even like started to take days where I wouldn't drive it and drive this van or drive whatever, but that blue car or whatever. And I keep on going online, Ford.com, the midway point, and looking at this phaser kit, just dreaming. You know, $651 phaser kit. Thinking, if I could just get $700 freed up and a little bit of time, my truck's gonna be like brand new, baby. Woo! And then I order the kit, and in all my glee to come up here to Midway Ford and get it, to just realize that it doesn't even come with half of the parts, and I needed to spend another $1,000. I gotta go. It might be so loud that you can't hear yourself fart, but by God, the AC blows out ice cold, baby. Man, I need gas. God almighty. Honestly, if it came down to, if that engine blows up in that truck, I'm putting this LS engine in it. I'm not kidding. I look terrible. Donna Shirley. Whatever her name is. Remember when I used to do this? Remember when I used to come to the grocery store and blog? Do that girly thing? Vlog, that's for girls. I don't even know why I buy that beard paste and comb when I look how crazy this looks. I look ridiculous. Speaking of that idiot, man, look, this video's got cut in it, y'all. Video's got cut in it. I'm gonna be disappointed in this whole community if by the end of the night there ain't somebody that took that clip of him saying, look, there's a cut right here and a cut right here, and then overlay that retard's diss on the right. Cut. This is where it cut. Look, why has your cut? I'm telling you, man, I don't know. Like, this isn't to take Hosier's side or the nut ride or whatever you guys want to call it, but I don't know why you would ask for those problems, you know? And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, Hosier's the toughest guy in the world, but he clearly doesn't think things through. Anybody, you know what I mean? Like, man's got to know his limitations and know when to shut up. You got a guy that was just arrested for, like, pulling a gun on somebody or something, you know? And then now the dude's proud to set up a camera and knock some dude out, which, whatever, you know what I mean? That sounds like somebody that does before he thinks. And then you got somebody dumb enough to just ask for those problems, man. Like, you ain't got no family. Ain't got, man, stupid, bro. But I hope it happens for your sake, because you want it. You know. I hope he shows up. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what the hell I'm here for. Let me grab whatever that is, and then I'll meet you guys at the garage. First things first. Go in here and see the real man of the house. He's been on a creative kick lately. Where's Finley at? Upstairs. Oh, look. Oh, he does drywall too? Huh? Been fixing up that corner? I put a new handrail up and did some mud work on the walls, got it all sanded, and started to tape it off. I'm gonna paint this formal entryway finally. Can we see your new haircut? Here, look. Let's see your new haircut. Come here. Look at your haircut. You want to come out and play with me in the garage? Yes or no? I don't even know where we let off at this point, but I was already home for 1 second to show you the last piece of the puzzle and find my son, but then I had to leave to go sign our boys up for boxing, training, self-defense, which, I mean, it's mainly to get them out of the house, quit playing video games all day, but being able to protect themselves, a bad idea. Socket went somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right, so this is the last piece. You know, when I was in my 20s, I could punch through Amazon tape. Amazon probably wasn't even around when I was 20. Let's be real. Let's go a little wider. Bam! Here's the last piece. Man, I don't know if you could tell or not, my eyes watering and my throat. It was a funny idea at first to cut the exhaust off the van and listen to LS sing, but son of a bitch, man, I drove that thing all the way to Hurricane, West Virginia and back today, and it's like an hour and 45 minutes one way, and the carbon monoxide in the back of that thing, whoo! For those who are wondering, this is a spike in case a vampire comes in the middle of your project. And then these two things are what I was really after. These are made out of some thick steel, and I believe this one sets over the alternator and water pump, and then this one sets over the air conditioner pump and I think like the crank pulley, and it holds them from like spreading apart so that they're not allowed to spread apart. And you have to have those in order to do this job. So I'm glad that they arrived. Oh, looks like our vampire spike goes right here. Surely you guys didn't believe that. Those actually are supposed to set, there's little flat spots on these cams right there with the, is that a freaking QR code? Oh my God. So anyway, I guess cams come with QR codes now. I'm gonna rotate the engine to where it's at, there's a certain place for it to be timed or whatever, that both of these cam gears will be flat, straight up and down, and that tool will fork right over it and hold these two cams in place so that they can't move as I remove the phasers and put new chains on. Now that I have chains in that box right there. And I do not remember that AC being that loud. All right, so I know this video is probably all over the place and probably not as long as you guys would want it to be, but I gotta dig into this, and if I'm gonna get any kind of a video out, I need to stop recording at this point and do a little bit of editing with it and get it to you guys. But before I go, here are some of the parts that caused me so much heartache today from Ford. Look, I just want my truck back together. I'm blessed to even have this truck, blessed to even have the knowledge to work on it myself. Like I said when I was doing that 100-day vlog, you know, some people would say, well, that's a chore, that's a hassle to record every day and edit every day and do all that stuff. I say I get to do it. Like, for some reason, God gifted me with the ability to know how to record myself, edit myself, be somewhat funny, people say. Some people say. And he just does it with cuts, y'all. Cut, 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 cut. Anyway. But I get to do it, man, and I'm like I say, I love the fact that I've been blessed with this talent to figure things out on my own. I don't know if you call it a talent. I kind of wing it, but it works out every time. It's like I was telling my wife earlier in that boxing coach. Man's got to know his limitations, though, because I'm like, yeah, I know how to roof, so why don't I just roof our own sunroom and bathroom roof on the back of the house so that we can buy our son a car and use the insurance money for that instead of paying some company. That's great and all, but gotcha man ain't 22 no more. I'm sweating out here just talking to you guys. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll definitely be making it. This may be like a little, my way of edging myself back into doing these style videos and just hanging out with you guys and showing you what's going on with my life. But I appreciate everybody, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening. And hopefully you didn't get the bad news that I got today, that you're spending way more money than you thought. But just be glad you had it to spend, right? Yeah. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.